Mario was called upon once again to save the world. No small task. Could he prevent Count Black from pulling off his sinister plot? Would Mario reunite with Princess Peach? A truly interdimensional adventure was about to begin. So yes, the chapters in this game are actually divided by basic Mario levels. So instead of chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we have chapter 1, 1, chapter 1, 2, and so forth and so forth, which is kind of cool. And I really dig the graphics in this game. They're obviously not meant to be like super realistic, super good. It's a lot of like just shapes and different art styles just kind of used in different ways. I think it actually looks really cool. I feel the pure heart, but it's still far from here. Merlon told us to find his friend Bastovius to learn that dimensional technique. We'd better go find him. One more thing. If you want to learn about anything, just use my power. I know about many things. So yes, you can use Tippy, kind of like you use Navi in Ocarina of Time. Or just the Tattle ability in Paper Mario. So you just point the Wiimote at the TV screen. You can move it around and interact with stuff. Let's pick Mario. Point it yourself and I will give you advice on what you need to do next. Right, the first thing we should do is find Bastovius and learn how to flip. Okay, so we have a basic 2D platforming level. Works just like traditional Mario games. You jump on things. And the way the combat works in this game is you don't have any like RPG battles like you have in other Paper Mario games. You have a point system. Mushrooms heal yourself. They don't make you bigger or anything, but they do heal you. But yeah, so every time you kill an enemy or collect an item, you'll get points. And after you get a certain number of points, right here we need 10,000 points, we'll actually gain a level, and we'll increase our abilities. And that's essentially how this game works in terms of leveling up. There is no FP, so you can't do any like super special killing abilities or anything like that. Gonna kill this little squiglet here. I think those guys are called squiglets. But whenever you level up, you either increase your HP or your attack power. So that's how leveling up works. Here we have a card. There is a catch card for every single enemy in the game, and there are a few other special catch cards as well. If you collect an enemy's catch card, you boost the damage you do to it. The more cards, the better you can boost your power by double, triple, or even more. So yeah, with these cards, we can actually beat enemies faster, which is kind of cool. But we can't really do much else right now, so let's save our game, and let's go inside this house. Because I think we'll find the person we're looking for in here. This is not an empty house. There's something in this room. I can feel it. I can help you find hidden things. Why don't you use my power to look around? So yeah, we're going to look and find this door. Usually if you can't find anything you have to do, just use Tippy to look around and you might find something. That's like the best advice you can honestly get. It's a door! Let's go inside. Yeah, because what else would you do with a door? Okay, so in here... What is this meager mustache that stands before me? And how does it have the audacity to address my multicolored glory? How did these flimsy whiskers detect my secret door? Wait right there. Red shirt, conspicuous white gloves, jaunty cap. Ah, you are garbed in the rich cloth of the hero of prophecy. You must be the great... hero! Impersonator! What a costume! You look like you leaped out of the pages of the Prognosticus. This is Mario. He's dressed like this because he is the hero. Merlon told us to find you. Merlon? Only his full-bodied beard rivals my hairy magnificence. If Merlon thinks you are the true hero, you probably are, I think. Well then, as the ancient prophecy foretells, I, Bastovius, will bestow upon you the ancient secrets of dimensional flipping, for a nominal fee of 10,000 coins. But that's preposterous! You can't charge to teach the hero of the prophecy. Why not? Even the great and splendiferous Bastovius has certain expenditures. Why should the hero get the world delivered to him on a well-garnished platter? These heroes think they can get away with shaking people down for free skills. A mere 10,000 coins should be nothing for a hero of the universe. What do you say? No. I see. So be it. I will settle for just taking all the coins in your pockets. Do we have a deal? No. Still you refuse. So be it. Though it makes me ill, I will waive the nominal fee and teach you for free. Do you agree to this? Yeah. Scintillating. Let us begin. Flimity flamity flume, diggity daggity doom, zibbity zabbity zoom. Shaboom! Flipow! I, Bestovius, have granted you the ability to flip between dimensions. Press A to slip between the very fabric of space and flip between 2D and 3D. Well, what do you think? Mind-blowing, isn't it? What is this A I speak of? I assure you that if we are being watched from another dimension, those beings will understand, but you lack the mustache for full comprehension. Just remember that you can use this ability to find hidden items and secret paths. But beware, use your new ability too long and you will lose HP. So yes, that's why I kind of mentioned earlier that even though this is a 2D game, there are 3D things you can interact with. So you can use the flip power to flip into 3D in any area, and sometimes you might find something hidden. And usually you'll have to use this to progress, because there's some things you can't do in 2D that you can in 3D. And in here you can find 2 items. You can find a Courage Shell and a Shroom Shake. The Courage Shell is a defensive item that will lower the damage you take from enemies. And the Shroom Shake is a healing item. Here we have a Fire Burst. It's an attack item, but I'm actually going to be keeping it for something later on. So I'm not going to be using that. But yeah, so essentially what you want to do to get through this game and also find a bunch of different things is you want to go through the level, and whenever you get to a new room, flip into 3D, see if you can find any secrets, and as you go throughout the room, kind of swap between the 2 dimensions to see if you can find anything cool. Like right here, you couldn't find these coins before. You also couldn't find these coin blocks over here either. Oh, that's actually an interesting power. This is a Pal Pill. Little pals will follow you and damage any enemy that it touches. So these can be kind of helpful. They will hurt and destroy enemies for you if you want them to. I'm going to go down this pipe though, because we have an item in here. This will give us another Shroom Shake. And if you flip right here, you can actually find some extra coins too. But this is the exit pipe. And this is actually kind of clever, but you come out of the same pipe that you entered, but only because if you flip, you can see that there's 2 pipes here. That's kind of cool. I didn't actually realize that until just now. So yeah, this is how you get to this door. You can flip inside that little caged area. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to kill some of these enemies just to get some extra points. Again, getting points is how we're going to level up in this game, so collecting them is not necessarily a bad idea. I think that's everything in this room, so we're going to keep on going. So yeah, whenever you enter a room, oh, it's talking about points. Defeat enemies to earn points. When you earn enough points, you'll level up and increase your HP and attack power. Press the plus button to go to the menu and see what you're... I basically already showed you guys that. But yeah, that's essentially how you figure stuff out. So yeah, we're not going to come up with anything just yet. I'm going to go ahead and use my Pal Pills to kill some of these enemies here. Oh shoot, those actually... Oh, I'm still getting the points. Okay, that's good. So yeah, like in Mario, if you actually consecutively kill enemies with the same jump or shell attack, you will continue to get points, and your points will increase exponentially, which is really, really helpful. You can honestly get a lot of points in this game just by doing stuff like that, honestly. Okay, I think I still have another Pal Pill. So yeah, like right here, let's, well, okay, I couldn't show you there because, my Pal Pill decided to just die on me. But yeah, just take my word for it. You get multiple points for... Oh right, I have the... I thought they took 2 hits, but since I got the Squiglet card, they don't take 2 hits anymore. I can just kill them with 1 ability. So yeah, the catch cards. Like it said earlier, as you get a lot of catch cards, you'll actually increase the damage you do to that one specific enemy. There is a 100% requirement, where if you want to get everything in the game, you have to get all the enemy catch cards. But not all the enemy catch cards are just laying around like those ones were. Some of them you have to actually use your own catch cards to turn enemies into the cards. And sometimes it can fail too. So it's not the most optimal way to get catch cards. But in most cases, that's your only way to do it, because you're not going to be able to find everything in the wild. But yeah, right here, we can't make this jump. But if we flip to 3D... Let me... No, I thought there was maybe an enemy back here. I don't think there is, so let's just move on. But yeah, you can flip to 3D and you'll see that there's like a little hidden path right here, which is kind of cool. Also, I hate jumping in the 3rd dimension because you have to use a control pad for this game, not a control stick. And moving in 3D doesn't really work very well with a control stick, as you may know from games like Super Mario 64 DS. It can be honestly kind of a chore sometimes. But yeah, that enemy right there was called a Squig, not a Squiglet. It's the more improved variation of the Squiglet, which can actually fire projectiles at you. So you gotta be careful. Okay, I think that's everything. So yeah, you probably noticed that little meter in the top left. That is your flip meter. When you're in 3D, it'll basically decrease, and when you have no parts of your meter left, you will take damage. Be careful of that, because sometimes you don't want to take damage, and taking damage is bad. That's probably a very obvious thing that I didn't need to state, but it's true. Right here we have PAL pills. I'm not going to grab them yet, though, for a reason coming up very, very shortly. There's actually a bunch of squiglets over there, as you can probably see. And that's actually a very good thing, because we can use those squiglets to level up and get a lot of points. Because like I said, when you get points exponentially. And you can really, really clean up with this. But you have to also navigate yourself very well, too. So this isn't, like, super easy or anything. You just have to hope you can do it properly. Oh, shoot. Oh, cool, I level up. Every time you level up, your meter also goes back to normal, so you can kind of use that to help yourself get more points right here. Again, this is really, really hard to do. It's really hard to do in 3D, because the control pad doesn't really work that way, that well. I don't know, maybe it's just this control pad in general. It'd be nice if this is a game that actually worked well with the classic controller, because then you wouldn't have to worry about that so much. But I'm going to go back really quick so I can grab this PAL pill. Reason you want to do that is because sometimes PAL pills, they give you points every time you grab them, so you can get like extra points for just picking up items. And that's just like a nice little bit of experience you can get. Also, Mario can jump really, really high in this game. A lot higher than he can just in Paper Mario games in general. How am I supposed to get that? Oh, maybe that's just telling me that is a coin block. That's probably what it's doing. Okay. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, you can't... That's why I didn't grab the PAL pills, because you can't really do the chain jumping with the PAL pills, because they'll just end up killing the enemies, not giving you a place to jump on them. Damn it. Just... Okay, thanks for protecting me there, PAL pill, not. Definitely not helping me at all. Okay. Let's climb back up here, turn around, and jump! Hooray, hooray. We've jumped. We've done the jumping thing that we've been so accustomed to in Mario games. Okay, so I believe in here we actually get another pretty fun and unique item with this game. you get the Mega Star. We know what Starmans do in Mario games. This is the Mega Star. Use it to grow to mega proportions and trample your enemies. And what's cool about this Starman is that you actually turn into a giant 8-bit version of yourself. And quite literally, you destroy everything. This is like the Mega Yoshi in Yoshi's Woolly World. In fact, it's probably like the same idea, too. Like, maybe Yoshi Woolly World actually got their idea from this. I wouldn't be too surprised. Oh, I actually leveled up, too. Awesome. So now we actually have more attack power, too, so that's also really nice. There's the end of the chapter, but before we do anything, there's a secret over here. You can find a Koopa Troopa card, so now we can do more damage to Koopa Troopas. And before we end the level, or before we run out of the meter, we'll end the level. So yeah, end of chapter. Alright. After each level, you get a chance to save your game, so do that. And then you move on to the next stage. And so Mario came to learn the stupendous ability of flipping between dimensions. But there was no time to celebrate. Mario still had a pure heart to find. The trail ahead was overrun with savage beasts. "Follow me," Tippy said as she flew toward the mountain that loomed ahead. The pure heart was hidden somewhere on this other side. A game that this game actually really reminds me of is The Legend of Zelda 4 Swords Adventure for the GameCube. How, like, every chapter is, like, kind of this area, and it has, like, a bunch of, like, mini-levels in between. I think it's, like, really, really similar to that. I feel that the pure heart is beyond this mountain, but it's still very far away. Something tells me you'll need to put that new skill of yours to use. That's exactly what we'll do. Oh, shoot! It kept my flip meter from the last level. Wow. I didn't actually know it did that. Learning new things as I play through this game. I guess doing damage to Koopa Troopas doesn't really matter too much, though, because you pretty much treat them in the same way. Okay, ouch. Oh, damn it. Yeah, the funny thing about kicking shells, you can't kick them through the... Actually, is it the... Okay, which dimension is... Okay. So, which direction would be this way? Like the way I'm going right now. Because isn't, like, X moving horizontally and Y moving vertically? Does that mean that moving this way would be moving across the Z-axis? Or is that a different lettered axis in 3D? I forgot how exactly it works. It's been a while since I've taken a geometry/math course. I remember, like, really getting into that, like, really hardcore when I learned that in math, but, like, that's been, like, 12 years ago. My god, I can't believe it's been, like, that many years since I've been in high school. It's, like, so freaking incredible. Okay, so yeah, you have to hit this one in the third dimension. Maybe if Shadow Mario XLI is watching this, he can give me a math lesson. Anyway, so yeah, this game. I really do like this game. I haven't really talked about this much because I've been doing a lot of talking and explaining and stuff. I do really, really like this game. I don't like it as much as I love the first two Paper Mario games, but I think this one is very solid, and I like it because it tries something new, but it executes what it does new very, very well. And this is why I don't really like Paper Mario Sticker Star that much, because while I did kind of like the concept of Sticker Star, I just thought the execution was really, really bad. And I'm thankful that it seems like Color Splash got it a lot better. But, really, that's not really saying that much. Because, yeah, Color Splash may have gotten it better, but, like, it's still a style that I'm not crazy about now. So because of that, I kind of wish it was a different game. Oh, I gotta go up here. Okay. Duh. That wasn't too hard to figure out. I was just being stupid. Because you know me. Stupid is just something I am sometimes. Oh, God. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice little combo there. Actually, I don't think it did count that as a combo. I think it has to hit, like, multiple enemies after that. Like, the first hit doesn't count as the first hit. So yeah, here we can dodge these rolling spiky things by flipping to the dimension. The third dimension. Oh, wow. You're not supposed to run through that whole course at once. I just ran it and gunned it to the very end. Okay, so I believe this is actually a very short level, if I remember correctly. There's not really a lot here. But we need to actually go to this house over here so we can make a bridge to move forward. And look, there's some hardcore sweating going on right now. It won't budge. Well, let's see what's over here. Oh, hi, dude. Hey, hey, you can see me. This is unbelievable. I've been freaking out here for days, and finally someone sees me. A couple mornings ago, I roll out of the wrong side of the bed. And once I get my coffee, I realize I'm stuck in some freaky parallel dimension. I've been hollering and flailing for days, but nobody could hear me or even see me. Just when I was starting to think I'd been here forever, I see you. You just blipped in here out of thin air. I was thinking if you can do that, maybe I can hitch a ride back with you. Just stand next to me and flip back to 2D. I'll hold on. Good job, buddy. Whoa, we did it! I'm back to normal! Listen, you really bailed me out there. That 3D business was freaking me out. The name's Red. Nice to meet you. Say, any way I can repay you? Actually, there is one thing. There's a huge chasm outside that we need to cross. So you want to cross the chasm, huh? Well, you found yourself the right guy. But hey, I've got to warn you. You know this place is called Impasse Pass, right? I'm only allowed to let a choice few cross the bridge. It's in my job description. I mean, that's why they pay me to stand here. You sure you want to pass? Yeah, well, you did save me from being trapped in a parallel dimension and all. Okay, I'm going to ask you a question. Get the right answer and I'll let you pass. Sound good? Here we go. What's the most manly color in the entire universe? Red or green? Well, since you're wearing red... Yes, you are so right. I knew it. You and me, we see eye to eye on fashion. I'll throw the bridge down. Hang on a sec. So if you try to move that switch, it'll say you can't move it, so you have to actually talk to him. I guess he has the keys for the switch or something. Alright, you should be good to go. You take her easy. Thank you, Mr. Red. See, maybe red is the most manly color. I don't know, blue's pretty good. Yeah, I'd say, well, I don't know, I guess you don't have to be manly. Blue is the cool color. That's better, I think that's a lot better.